Hello, Uranic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Virgo. Uranic here to give you your astrology portion of your weekly reading for the week of September the 19th. Now, this week, the full moon culminates in Pisces, which is your area of relationships, and the sun is transitioning into your sector of money and resources. So let's talk about this for you, or what this means for you. On Sunday, September the 19th, the sun in Virgo at 26 degrees says, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy, because you'll be sadly mistaken, if so, if you slack on yourself. The opportunity could slip through your fingers. So stay on task. Practice makes perfect, and everyone stumbles along the way, so don't get discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy, especially with it squaring your sun, notably if you have any placements around 23 to 29 degrees Virgo. But The moon in Pisces at 10 degrees trines Venus and Scorpio at 10 degrees. So for you, a blessing comes in under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And it could be due to something you've dreamt up, something you're passionate about. So avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of your business, okay? Now, I would say that blessing is going to come through a relationship, and it's going to be probably either a neighbor, a sibling, or someone in your networks of people. It's going to be communicated to you through them. Now, on Monday, there's several important aspects that we need to talk about. Okay, one being the sun in your sign at 27 degrees. Your needs are taken care of on Monday. Whether it's through family, friends, or teamwork, things just really seem to work out for those who favorably aspect this degree. So don't squander the wealth awarded you. Okay, now as far as the sun, if you have any placements between those degrees that I talked about, 23 to 29 degrees of Virgo, I would say Taurus or Capricorn, Cancer or Scorpio, you could see those things working out for you in those areas. Now, I guess I could go ahead and tell you the areas where the things could work out for you, That would help. If it's assistance you're looking for, it can work out for you with as far as your goals, friends, and social groups through communication, or even through a sibling with a goal being accomplished, or your neighbors or networks of people. If it's a blessing that works out for you, it would have to do with what you think and preach, your education and skills, or something at a distance from you, shockingly. And it will be about romance, creative endeavors, and children. That is where that works out for you. So things work out for you creatively as a blessing, with a romantic partner, or even with a child, if you have any placements within those degrees. Now, on the same day, Monday, Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees is going to trine Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees, aspecting the moon in Pisces at 23 degrees. This is a lucky opportunity or some type of assistance that sees a goal accomplished. A blessing is communicated to you through a partnership, social or otherwise. Now for you, this will have to deal with work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, trining with your area of personal finances and resources. Okay, someone in a partnership is offering you some type of finances or resources, because of your work, for you to work, for you to be of service to them, maybe. Okay, during your daily routines, you might get this awarded to you. Somebody might give you a resource or some money. But either way, that's aspecting on Monday as well. Now, Chiron is also in Aries, your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. It's at 11 degrees. Ceres, which is about nurturing, like a mothering of sorts. It's in your area of career, which is prompting you to do that in career. But it's going to be at 11 degrees as well. Venus, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure. It's in your area of Scorpio, which is communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. It's also at 11 degrees. So because all of those placements are at 11 degrees, it means some type of opportunity, some type of assistance granted to you by way of romance, finances, or pleasurable times that provides a nurturing or a mothering of sorts to you in career, and it heals something you're passionate about. This healing is needed. It could heal an ending you're trying to have and forge you to a new beginning. It could also be healing shared finances as well. Now another thing that I want to talk about that's happening on Monday is Vesta entering your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors, and things like that. Vesta is about devotion, sacrifice, and commitments. So on Monday, you want to mind your temper because conflicts can arise over commitments kept or broken. Okay? Commitments kept or broken. You could get into an argument. So you want to be mindful of that. This transit is not only going to go on Monday. It's going to be for quite some time because Scorpio, Vesta, has to travel through 29 degrees of Scorpio. Okay? With that being said, let me tell you about the how it's going to aspect you. You could have blessings coming your way. And the blessings could, and this is even better because Venus is already in Scorpio. So as far as devotion, sacrifice, and commitments, you'll have blessings come your way through friends and social groups showing their devotion to you, helping you to accomplish goals in communication. You will have relationships that you harbor with your networks of people or neighbors or a sibling communicate with you and have your goals be accomplished, pledging their devotion to you, making sacrifices for you, making commitments with you. You'll also have, I would say, assistance and opportunities with people assisting you, making a sacrifice in deciding to assist you, making commitments to you, or pledging their devotion to you, or them wanting you to do that with them. Okay? And for you, this is going to have to do with, this is directly to you. People are going to want you to pledge your devotion. They're going to want you to make sacrifices. They're going to want you to commit to them. Okay? But while you're doing that, that's also going to give you some assistance and opportunities with romance. Okay? With creative endeavors and with children. So romantic partners are going to want you to say you're devoted to them, to express it through words. People in your creative sphere, they're going to want to hear that. Children, they're going to want to hear that you're devoted to them. They're going to want you to make sacrifices for them. They're going to want you to commit to them. Okay? That's going to be going on. And it's going to be strong because that's in Scorpio. All right? Where they're going to be wanting this. Now, as far as the friction, you're going to see because of commitments broken and devotion you have to pledge. So you got to put extra energy in. What else were we talking about? Sacrifices you might have to make. That's going to be for work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. And it's also going to be you working in your solitude doing that. You secretly pledging your devotion to someone. It might even be behind the scenes, like it's not said, but you know this person is expecting this from you. And you do it just because you can tell by their actions or their off-put words. Okay? So be mindful of that. Secret sacrifice and solitude, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, can see extra energy having to be put there. Yeah. Now, let's talk about the last thing I want to talk about as far as Monday is concerned. Monday is a very auspicious day. Okay, it's a beautiful day. There's just so much going on in the cosmos, including the full moon in Pisces at 28 degrees. Okay, 28 degrees. If you have any placements between 25 and 29 degrees, or even 0 or 1 degree, this is going to aspect you. Your gifts, your talents, your ambitions, they can really garner you some hate on Monday. All right? So beware of someone trying to slander your name purely out of jealousy. Okay? Purely out of jealousy. Now, this transit is going to go on for, I would say, about 2 weeks. The energies are going to be palpable. Okay? So, you could really have that person, and this squares you. Pisces squares you. No, Pisces doesn't square you. Pisces directly aspects you. Okay, so this could happen for you, especially in career or in home and family. Okay, I know I'm definitely watching out for it because I have an exact degree at Pisces at 28 degrees. So something is culminating for me. So while I'm getting the gifts and everything, there's definitely going to be somebody slandering my name out of jealousy. You know, lucky for me, I know the astrology, so I can kind of pinpoint who it is, what sign they are at the very least. But anyway, this is what you're going to experience for the next couple of weeks. For the next couple of weeks, because of the culmination of the full moon in your sector of relationships, you can expect people in career and in home and family clashing with you. Somebody in home and family talking crap about you because they're jealous. Somebody in career clashing with you, or you clashing with someone in career, or maybe even Pisces is about delusions and stuff too. So you could possibly be having delusions about someone in home and family, or about someone in career, since this directly aspects your sign. It's right across the axis. You could be having delusions about someone in career that are not necessarily true, or they could be having delusions about you that aren't necessarily true. So be mindful of that. Maybe, you know, knowing that it could be a delusion can help you in that aspect. The blessings you're going to receive for the next couple of weeks because of this full moon are going to be with siblings, communication, your networks of people, neighbors, friends, social groups, your connections and things like that. They're going to show up and show out for you. Okay? They're going to bring you blessings. Now, as far as your assistance and opportunities, you can expect your assistance and opportunities to come, I would say, by way of what you think and what you preach, education and skills, long distance travel. So your partnerships that are at a distance from you are going to offer you shocking assistance. Okay, you might be surprised who offers you help. Your education and skills is also an area where they might be assisting you with, maybe to get your word out. They're assisting you. Also, it has to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children. So your creative works through your partnerships, they're going to need help from you, or they're going to help you get your word out. Romantic partners are going to be assisting you. Children are going to be assisting you. You could be assisting them for the next couple of weeks. This is all aspecting you, and I say you could be doing some of this too, especially because the sun is still in Virgo. And this is directly aspecting you. So that is what you can look forward to for, I would say, Monday. Okay. Now, let's look at Tuesday. Well, not just Monday, but for the 30 days that it has to transit through Libra. Now, let's look at Tuesday. On Tuesday, around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to move into Virgo at 29 degrees. If you find some new studies or hobbies that call to you on that day, be sure that you take time ingesting the information and all it has to offer, okay? Because taking in too much at once can leave you kind of confused. And staying up all night researching can leave you unbalanced or, in a chaotic energy, and you don't want that. You'll have time to solve all those mysteries or to learn all there is you need to know, when the time is right. Also, I want you to watch out for bumping your head and a spell of dizziness from your late night pursuits. Hopefully this isn't you snooping on someone in home and family or in career. Hopefully this is just you delving into more information and learning more as to a home-based business. Okay? But home and family squares you, so don't bump your head around the house. On Wednesday, the sun moves into Libra at 0 degree. Okay, and this can highlight your vulnerabilities within partnerships, whether you're being overprotective or, pious. Issues can arise. Beware of causing hurt to someone physically or mentally. You could hurt someone's feelings. Now, that's on Wednesday. If you have any aspects, I would say in Libra at 0 degree or Cancer or Capricorn. Okay, because those are the areas that square that sun. This is about money and personal resources for you. All right, that's what this is about. I would say, as it pertains, that friction there. As it pertains, this is money and resources as it pertains to romance, children, and creative endeavors and play. So some kids might want to go have fun and things like that, or a romantic partner and um, someone within a creative endeavor. Someone might want to go out with you, and you might say no, or you might, tell someone they're spending too much money, or I can't do it. I have to work. I don't have time to do this. And it could hurt the child's feelings or something like that. So just be mindful of that. Also, friends and social groups. So you might not have the money that you're looking for, or that you want to do all that you want to do. Or a friend might keep a resource from you, or you might keep a resource from a friend, and it kind of hurts their feelings and things like that. So be mindful of that. But let's talk about what's going to be going on for the next 30 days as it pertains to the sun being in your sector of Libra, which is relationships and the I would say the personal resources within them, or the money. So you're going to have blessings for the next 30 days starting on Wednesday coming your way in personal finances and resources as it pertains to career, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. You'll have blessings coming in those areas where you can make money. Okay? Personal money for you. In addition to that, but you could be working for it because it's work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Someone could even be lending you a resource for your health, helping you out or assisting you in health. Or a blessing, giving you a blessing in health. That's some type of resource. And it could be something as small as, the further you get away from the degree, it wanes a little, the energy. So it could be something as small as, somebody is sick and you buy them some Theraflu because they don't have any money, or you don't have any money, so somebody goes and buys you some stuff for your sickness to make you better, or pays your copay, or anything like that. Okay, and maybe even that's your work paying your copay because you get your 90 days in at work. So those are the blessings you could see. As far as the opportunities and assistance that you could see, that's going to be monetary as well. And those are going to be coming behind the scenes in secret. So everybody might not know about the opportunities you're garnering, but you're going to be garnering them through sacrifice. You making sacrifices and you gaining money through making those sacrifices. You garnering money through home and family. Either you borrowing money from someone in home and family, or them borrowing money from you. Those resources are going to be exchanged. You'll have those assistance and opportunities aspecting you. Okay? Now, as far as the energy, the extra energy you're going to have to put forward, or the clashes you might see because of the sun being in Libra, your sector of money and resources, those are going to be to friends, goals, and social groups. So you could see, starting on Wednesday, some friends, not paying you on time if they owe you money, or actually you not having enough money to do what you want to do. I'll say that in social groups. You not having the resources to do what you want to do in social groups, or you not accomplishing your money goals. Okay, or you having to put in extra energy to do so. So you can accomplish them, but you'll have to put in extra energy to do so. You also, like I said, I think I might have told you this before, or maybe not. You might not have the money that you need to do the things you want to do with a romantic partner, with your children, for play, for creativity as well. You might not have the resources you need, or you could be overexhausting your resources in those areas, and that will affect your transformation that you're trying to have in romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you want to be mindful of that. Someone could probably ask to borrow some money from you too, so be mindful of that. Whether it's a kid, you got to come out of some money for them, someone within a creative endeavor, a friend, or even, like I said, a romantic partner. those could be aspecting you because of that sun being in that area for the next 30 days. Remember, we already talked about that harsh communication as well. Okay, so be mindful not to hurt anyone's feelings in work, health, and in romance, creative endeavors, play, or with children. Or even if you're outside running around playing with children, you might say something that hurts their feelings. So be mindful of that. Now, on Thursday, the sun in Libra is at 1 degree. You may lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be in a moral crisis or could use the expertise of another. You know, the advice is to look to the past to solve present or foreseeable issues. So in your area of money and resources, on Thursday, look to the past to solve a present or foreseeable issue. Now, also on Thursday at the same time, let's see, those issues, going back, those issues could have to do with a friend, a romantic partner, a child, or something like that. And it has to do with money. So remember, like if you let somebody borrow some money before and they didn't pay you back, don't let them borrow it again. You know, don't get burned, you know, because that can be aspecting. If it's a money problem, okay, if this is about some money issues, look to the past to see, what did I do before about that money issue? What happened with us, and how do we fix it, or how did this go? Okay, be mindful of that. Also on Thursday, Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, intuition, and delusions, is moving into Pisces, or not moving into Pisces, I'm sorry, it's already in Pisces. It's going to be quintile. Neptune in Pisces is going to be quintile, the true node in Gemini. So, Pisces is at 21 degrees. If you have any aspects, I would say between like 19 and 22, this is going to aspect you. Or 23, this is going to aspect you. If you have any aspects in Gemini between 0 and 6 degrees, this is going to aspect you with a quintile, lending you help. This could be a dream come true, something you're pushing toward, maybe even your highest aspirations. Where you've been a victim of someone being uncouth or greedy or unyielding as to their inner wilds, you could see some type of reprieve or assistance on Thursday coming into you. And that reprieve or assistance is going to come directly from a relationship and career, or whatever it is you master. Okay? Now let's move along to Friday. On Friday, the sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. If you have any aspects between 0 and 5 degrees, this is going to aspect you. Okay? Yeah, about 2 to 5 degrees. I would say actually 0. Actually 0 to 5 degrees. If you have any placements in Libra, you could find yourself kind of restricted on that day. Especially if you don't resonate with the people around you, or there's a lot of differing opinions around you. You're in a group. You might feel it's better to keep some things to yourself, which is probably wise. Okay, this is about lack of freedom to express oneself. Okay, to reveal all of oneself. Okay, and I can kind of see that. That is so funny. That is aspecting. For me, because I will actually be talking in a group on that day about astrology. And a lot of people, some people don't believe in astrology. So, you know, it's kind of prompting me to yield just a bit. Although, you know, I'm me, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to yield on the astrology because it is what it is. But it depends on what you're expressing, you know. You might want to keep some of that in. Now, the moon on that same day on Friday, the moon is in Taurus, okay? Right where Uranus is, the planet of shocks and surprises. It's at 15 degrees. And it's going to be opposite Venus in Scorpio at 15 degrees. So this is calling in shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, pleasure. Someone is lending you financial assistance or maybe even professing their undying love for you. So that kind of makes sense. Now for you, this is going to have to do with communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people lending you that financial assistance or speaking up and professing their approval of you or undying love for you or something like that. But it'll have to do with what you think and what you preach. It'll have to do with your education and skills, and it'll shock you, you know, that attention that they award you. It could be with people at a distance from you too. So this could be like over the internet or something like that, or over the phone, or you know, something, conference, Zoom, or something like that. Okay. So in that same respect, if you're in that group and you're professing and you're saying, you know, speaking your truth, you could have someone oppose you, and then on the back end you'll have someone turn around shockingly and agree with you. Okay, that's kind of how that can play out on Friday. Now on Saturday, the 25th, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. This is where a life lesson you've already learned tests you. Okay, if the stove burned you in the past, it's likely to burn you again. So don't put yourself in situations or with people you know are not good for you, or you know that don't mean to call in the same goodness or goals that you're trying to call in. You can't trust everyone in every situation. It's just that simple. You have to be discerning. Okay, it's okay to say no. It's okay to know something is not worth your time. It's okay to realize that something is not worth your effort or energies and say no. You know, say it with me. I know better now. Okay, this is prompting you to know better. Also on Saturday, Mars is in Libra, trining Saturn in Aquarius, right around that 6 or 7 degree mark. So if you have any placements between, I'd say, 3 and 10 degrees, this means blessings for you that relieves some sort of restrictions and responsibilities within a partnership, romantic or platonic. And for you, it's going to have to do with personal finances and resources. Those restrictions that you're having between personal finances and resources as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Okay, you're going to see some relief there, whether it's at work, whether it's in daily routines, whether it's you know, during your daily routines, your daily habits, where you are of service to other people, or in health. You're going to get though that reprieve or that help or that blessing that relieves something for you. Okay, God bless you, and stay tuned next for your tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your tarot portion of your reading for September 18th, for the week of September the 18th. Permeating your entire reading is the High Priestess. Okay, this is about your higher powers of the mind. This is about your intuition. Okay, you might find yourself this week keeping your emotions and secrets closely hidden. Okay, until you know it's, you know, safe to reveal things. You might be going through that this week. Your challenge is either within a business organization or with a mother figure, or maybe even a relationship on your mom's side of the family or something like that. Some type of mental clarity, using logic and insight, being strategic as to problem solving, you continuing to have hope and persevering through a situation that's being highlighted, maybe in career, maybe with a mother, maybe with a family member on your mom's side of the family. The full moon is culminating in some type of relationship that you have, And what's squaring it is a relationship, either in career or home and family. So you do have that aspecting under the moon. Yeah, that something is clashing with you during this full moon cycle, in home and family or in career, or it could even be a home-based business. But you need to have mental clarity in order to solve problems. Your mind is not clear. Maybe you feel like you can't trust your intuition or something like that, but you can. You have the sun here, which is great for a business organization. You have the star card here. You have the mental clarity. You have all of this. You have the hope. You have this goodness there. But maybe the problem is, okay, keep your cards closely hidden. Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't reveal everything to relationships in career and in home and family. Okay, especially around these next 2 weeks around the full moon, just now, because it's squaring those areas. So if you have some type of goodness coming in, or you're hoping something, or you have a plan, keep it to yourself. Okay. Now, you also have the Two of Swords upside down. And the Two of Swords upside down talks about confusion, indecision. It could point to doubt over some decisions or some fear. You could be not trusting somebody within a partnership, or you could have not trusted someone in a partnership. There may be some drama in the mix because there's no direct dealings with someone. There's justice coming in, okay? There is justice being aspected as to this fear of ruin, or fear within this relationship, or non-trust within this relationship. There is justice coming in for you, okay? And because that justice is coming in for you, this is talking about like group dynamics, okay? This might point to a particular end to a situation involving a group or a particular set of colleagues. The ending is not welcome, but it's best to view the silver linings in the situation, okay? If you couldn't trust somebody and you're coming out of that, yeah, justice is coming in though. But the justice is coming in by way of you maybe even ending something, or pausing something ending something within some type of group dynamic. Something is ending, and that's bringing you justice. Even if you don't feel like it's justice, it is bringing you justice, okay? And it's bringing you some type of regeneration and recovery. Now, you also have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is calm. She is self-assured. She is practical. She's good and stable with finances. She's a good businesswoman as well. And she embodies success, the ideals of success. This is asking you to do that. Take some time. Go through that period of recovery or rest and reflection. Rejuvenate yourself, okay? You cannot get to your Four of Wands until you do that. You're aspected this week for that, though. You're aspected to get to that state of recovery for yourself, to have celebrations in the home, to be satisfied, to have positive results. Matters of reinvention of the home are coming up too, because of this state of rest and reflection that you put yourself in order to get to this. Either way, It's happening for you. You're bringing different elements of your life together to get the joy out of them. Okay, probably within a home, celebrations within the home. The last situation I want to talk to you about is working on your craft. Okay, continue to work on your craft, whether it's educational or whether it's money you're trying to build or a business, because investing in yourself is worth it. You're at the end of this really hard work you've been doing. And now you're getting some type of good communication or offer coming in as to a new beginning, something ending and a new beginning coming over the horizon. This could be coming in from a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person, but this person is gossipy and flighty. They like to talk, so you want to make sure you progress cautiously. Okay, but there is some type of new beginning coming over the horizon. So if the monotony has set into the relationship and you've been sitting there against the tree with your arms folded, not wanting to take the cup the universe is handing you, now's the time to take that cup. Okay, now's the time to take that cup. Research and progress cautiously as to anything told to you, but take that cup that's being offered to you. It could be offered by a sibling. It could be offered by someone in your networks of people. It could be offered by a neighbor. Okay? But you should definitely take that cup. All right, it could be a friend. It could be coming to you by way of social groups, because these are all your areas that are trining during this full moon. Okay? Dive into that and come out of this hurt feeling. Okay? God bless you, and I'll see you next week.